let me talk here for just a moment about the difference between aspects of God's will. We see God's revealed, what theologians call preceptive will, the precepts of God, when God says, don't go with Balaam's men, don't curse my people. But here we see God's permissive will. You may go with them. God permitted Balaam to do something that God had forbidden and of which God did not approve. God sometimes allows us to do something that is contrary to his revealed will. We have his revealed will, his preceptive will, and then sometimes God allows us in his permissive will to do something that is contrary to his revealed preceptive will. Just because God allows something doesn't mean that he approves of it. He sometimes permits what he hates, what he has forbidden, in order to ultimately glorify himself and to set someone on a course by going their own way to be turned over to judgment. Such is the permissive will of God. So, one of the worst things that can happen to us is for God to let us have our own way in response to our demands when his will is contrary to our will. I know single women who desperately want to be married. I want to be married, I want to be married, I want to be married. Listen, you can get married if you want to be married badly enough. You can. You can find someone who will marry you. But if God's will was for you for a season of your life to serve him as an unmarried woman with wholehearted devotion to him, and you push and prod and you let me have my way, and then you end up marrying a man who doesn't love Christ, doesn't know the Lord, or isn't walking with God, who isn't scripturally free to be married, whatever, God may permit you to marry someone who is contrary to his will for your life, his revealed will, contrary to what Scripture reveals. God may permit you to marry a non-believer, contrary to his revealed will. But God may be in the process giving you over to have the consequences of going your own way. So when God lets us do something that we really want to do that's contrary to his will, he may actually be setting us up to experience the consequences of our rebellion. And I don't want that. So I don't want God to give me what I think I want if that's contrary to his will. Now, for sure, when God allows us to do something that's contrary to his revealed will, that doesn't mean his will has changed, nor will his ultimate purposes be thwarted. What's amazing is that our redeeming God can even use our foolishness and our disobedience to accomplish his ultimate will.